Welcome back. This is still News Insights. I am Pelumi, and on this segment, we'll be talking about INEC to phase out PVCs and plan diaspora voting. Engineer Kingsley, please let's hear what you have to say about this.
Yes, I've heard about their recommendations. I think about 142 of them. A lot of questions. Some of them look attractive, but who recommended those? They said about 542 pages of recommendation, having 142. Out of the 142 recommendations, INEC are meant to action on the 86. I think about 48 is for all these sister agencies and security agencies.
Yes, sir.
And about 8 is full legislation going to National Assembly. Okay. I went through the highlights of few of them. They look good, but it's still the same inconsistency in a way. Yes, they look good. Let me just praise the good aspect of it. They really want to clarify these issues of transmission of results, whether it should be done. And I think they should make it sacrosanct. Okay? Not now. If you remember, before when Buhari was there, we all fought, almost did a protest for the electoral law to be signed, the new one, to be passed, the electoral bill to be passed as at that time. So the idea was that there was going to be electronic transmission. But at the end of the day, the court, in their wisdom, which probably the public is saying is not the kind of wisdom we expected, but again, that's the Supreme Court, said it's not necessary. That's going to be at the discretion of the INEC. So we went all the way buying those BVAS, procuring, spending billions of naira to buy those things, and at the end, INEC, we at their discretion, choose what to do. Is that the kind of recommendation we want now?
Exactly.
So the changes we want to do now.
Who recommended the bill?
Who is them?
INEC.
INEC.
Am I correct?
Yes.
And INEC also in their wisdom. They want us to use the
They want to use it.
So why should we believe the same INEC
That's
now?
it. So
Exactly.
now I would have said, since we tested the other law in the court in the last session, wouldn't it be necessary for consistency?
Exactly.
Because now
Yes.
we know, to go to another election.
Yes.
That we know what the court calls that electoral act. So work on it. The area I think they should have actually probably introduced now is the diaspora's voting. Yeah, it's attractive.
Yes.
So they should change that area, because these other ones, they still want to do a lot of electoral technology. If they change what we have now, does it still give them room to try luck and still go back to court? The court will tell us it's something else.
Exactly.
Because this idea, I've always been an advocate that the court should not have power to declare election. The court should have power to probably annul election. It's really an insult on the people that elections voting carried out by thousands of people, millions of people, and just 4 people, 3 people, 5 people, 7 people will sit down and change the results. It's not fair. If you think they didn't follow the law, it should be annulled. Then people should be the only one that can elect their leader. With these issues of judges electing the leader, who knows whether these changes are also to give us, we don't understand their law yet until the court, the one that we understood before, maybe we'll work with it. Who knows?
Pastor Kingsley, please let's hear from
If we look at the whole scenario, it's like most of the time, I normally say it all the time, it's like these guys take us for granted.
Honestly.
And try to play on our intelligence. You brought out one. You invested money into buying BVAS.
And now you say you want to
didn't use it.
And you didn't use it. Do you understand? And the court came up and said, it's at the discretion of INEC. INEC said, we didn't transmit through BVAS. When people were even getting happy that, at least...
We almost protested against Buhari.
Yes.
We almost did.
Do you understand? Now, like he said, what I think INEC should be doing, because what they are doing now is a bogus...
a lot of reforms.
I mean, in the next 10, 12 years, we're not going to go through what they are doing right now.
A lot of reforms.
I'm the one that's telling you. And it's going to take a lot of process from the states to the local government, all these legislative arms, and people are going to... They are not just being
and now the one they've mastered, they don't want to use it.
They don't want to use it.
They're saying they want to face it out.
They want to face it out.
Well, you have not even tried it.
You
have not even tried it at all. You want to face that. What they should concentrate on is the diaspora voting.
That's all.
Do you understand?
How are we sure that even this next one that they are doing is going to be very effective?
That's why we are saying that we are not sure. So we should have we should have continued with what we have, but introduce the diaspora vote, so that the new law only affects the diaspora vote. So that even though they say, oh, the court now still sit, maybe 7 of them, 5 of them, or 3 of them judges, and say, oh, we don't want that. We don't want that. We have always been doing without them, so we could just endure that one a little. But I think the diasporans should be able to vote. I think they should be able to vote.
Let me tell you something. If the diaspora vote, we really know the true picture of who voted and who did not vote. For example, now look at Abuja the way it is. The most popular person and the person that the people want always win Abuja.
Yes.
I know that right now Wike is trying to offset that
he won't do it
through this development. But apart from him doing what he's doing right now through development, people are not happy with the way this government at the center is.
He won't just undo it by saying Wike.
Wike, no.
If he performs very well, the Abuja people respond. They respond.
And here we are enlightened and educated. Do you understand? This place, you can't just steal a ballot box, run and no. This is not village. Do you understand? This is not Obiakpo. It's true. You won't be able to do that.
Or go and burn castle building.
Or burn castle building. We don't burn building here. We are civilized people. People wait. And people vote. Voting procedure is counted. We will see who wins and who loses. Though the last election they tried to thwart it, but
it was difficult.
It was difficult.
It's always difficult. The truth is that all these big wigs in Abuja during the election, they've all gone.
They have gone. So you see them, they're flying back.
They have all gone home.
Yes.
So they will not be here to influence Abuja. So influencing Abuja,
their village
is hard.
It's hard. So the BVAS, first of all, to me, if I would advise them, what they've already done before, spent years in studying it, they should put it to work. That's the truth. Why are they running away from that one?
142 recommendations.
Yes.
And they didn't tell us who made the recommendations. More likely internal recommendations from them.
So did they bring non-governmental agencies into it? Did they bring views of
public hearing about it?
Was there public hearing? Did they organize a symposium?
Nigerians are not even looking for electoral change or whatever. Other than that transmission should be made sacrosanct.
And Mahmoud to leave. We want Mahmoud to leave.
Yes, and that part.
Yes, I want to add that. We want the BVAS working.
Maybe he's looking for this recommendation in order to really sell himself to Nigeria.
He can't sell himself again.
Maybe he wants to prove himself that
Mahmoud cannot
sell himself. He wants to right the wrong.
Which wrong? Which wrong? Did you hear the chairman of electoral body in Ghana? His name being mentioned all over the place. No,
we don't even know his name.
We don't even know his name.
Yes.
It's a process and procedure of how things ought to go.
And that is also like what we were saying before. When somebody gets to use muscle on people, you become unnecessarily popular. But that popularity is a negative popularity, rather.
Very
you
negative.
Understand? We were talking about demolition of houses before, blah, 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 but they will just be calling your names and all that. But if you are really following the law, people, let me tell you, people know when you are following the law, they will beg. They will beg. People are not stupid.
Engineer, people have a conscience.
People know. Let me tell you, when you beat light, you are caught by the police. Do you start shouting?
No.
You beg.
You beg. But when they just see you, they are waiting. They just see you are the intersection of the road when it's turning yellow. But they made up their mind and turn it to amber. But they made up their mind that they must arrest you. Immediately they stop, you say no. I didn't beat the light. That's what caused quarrel. If these operators of the law are following the laws, people have a way of knowing.
It's the implementators of the law that are not following the law.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, it's the government itself that are not following the law. And they want to punish people for what they have not provided. You something that you have not provided or educated people about, you want to punish people for it.
No, NEPA should demolish your house for not paying NEPA. I mean, there are offenses are of grade. Offenses are of grade. You don't say somebody didn't pay this, and the person is expected to develop what will last minimum of 100 years, then the next day you demolish that. Economically, it's terrible to the nation. Economically. It's the property in our GDP. That your demolition will be minus, will be deducted from our GDP. We have ignoramus leading us.
So recommendation, our own recommendation to be included in their own recommendation is that they should make the BVAS to work first.
Let the transmission.
Let them start it on a small scale.
Yes,
For example,
yes.
if they're having senatorial election,
About 21 by-elections, I think they've already done 9 or so.
Exactly.
Whatever.
And some are even joining the Opewolo's one has joined them now.
Yes.
Do you understand? Let them work
Start
it in
with
that
that one.
magnitude. They will have worked in those states, but they will not agree because they know they will fail.
BVAS
Or shoe is coming.
The BVAS transmission is not hard. All of us go to bank.
Yes.
The day if they say your network is not working, maybe you wait. When there's network, you collect your money.
collect your
If
money.
they want to transmit, there is a glitch. You wait. When the glitch is off, you transmit.
Exactly.
You understand? So does your money disappear from the bank because the network was
Or
bad?
it will be waiting. It will be waiting. When the waiting is over, you go it goes up.
Yes.
It goes from server. Everybody know what is there. The results are electronically transmitted.
They should do public
Yes.
hearing on those their recommendations
Yes.
and more possibly accommodatorily diaspora
The diaspora
run
voting.
what we have.
Run what we have.
If they can.
Let's run. We have not run what we have.
Did you know the cost of printing those PVCs?
Exactly.
Although, to be fair to INEC, they are saying those that have the PVC could still use them.
Okay.
The phase out is not just automatic.
It's not even the PVC that is my problem.
We need to
It's
get
the
that
machines
out.
that are
The BVAS.
the
Yes, we
BVAS
need
are
to
my
get that
problem.
out, yes.
They need to. There's no part. If I go to my remote village, I get internet. There's no way you don't have internet in this country.
Yeah, there's nowhere now.
Even if you go to Kukuruku, you
There is phone everywhere.
So they can't be telling us that they should not be playing on our intelligence. Do you know how much we voted for what they are going to be doing now?
Yes.
And how much
They are
going to
just
buy
looking
new
for
ones?
new things to do. So when they
yes.
do this thing, one, they spend so much money,
Money on
they
it.
will now claim they do not understand it very well. They will give 5-7 judges the opportunity to translate these things, the new things they did the way they like, imposing people on us.
Yes.
Judges should not declare winners.
And that's why-
Judges should declare whether the electoral process is right or
right or
wrong.
wrong.
If they think the electoral process is wrong, we'll go back to the field.
That's why
The people should elect winners. Simple.
That's why Farotimi's case is very
Difficult.
yes.
People should elect winners, not
Yes.
judges.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Engineer Kisu.
And I think we are speaking the mind of Nigeria. The
Yes.
way we are angry, now, that's how Nigerians are
Nigerians are
angry.
angry. Thank you all for viewing. This is the News Insight. I am Pelumi. Until next time, bye.